this is kind of new for us. This is, I've not done, I say us, I'm by myself today. It's just me. And I've got my trusty little team of moderators in the chat and comment. So they'll be there with us. I see that, Charmaine is here, and I think Tamitha will be coming in soon if she's not here now. So anyway, here's the deal. I don't normally do these lives on our Facebook page like this. This is our, Maymay made it like Facebook page. It's like our like page, if you've ever heard of one of those, where we pretty much post content that you can like and comment on, but it's not like our groups. I've done lives in our groups, and I've done lives on different platforms, but I thought, we never do one here. Let's do something here to see what it's like and do something different. So today, I thought, for kicks and giggles, I have said that like 9,000 times today because we have been designing stamp sets. And when we are, I'll say to Mandy, okay, for kicks and giggles, let's try this. I say it 1,000 times. And she's like, okay, we have kicked and giggled a lot today. So this stamp set was released yesterday, but I did not discuss it yesterday because it was also stamp club release day. So I thought I'm not going to muddy the waters and release both stamp set at one time. This one I just wanted to release so you guys could see it. And I'm going to have to scroll these comments every now and then because they do not move for me, y'all. So this is the one I'm going to do today. And I want to show you this card I made really quick. First off, I want to tell you something about this stamp set, because if you're not a sarcastic person, this may not be the stamp set for you, which is why, besides the fact that it's a smaller set, it's a 4x4, this is not a club set. This is not something that everyone in the club would want to use or having use for. So this set is called Sarcastically Yours, which is hilarious the way we named it. But it says this. It says, this card has your name all over it. And here it says your name and your name. Then it says happy birthday. And it says, I use my good paper to make this, and hashtag true love. So I have to tell you, we were designing some stamp sets. And while we were in the room, I said, oh, that card has my name all over it. And we laughed, and I went, oh my gosh, that's what we need. We need a stamp set that says that, because how many times do we tell people, oh, that has your name all over it? You know what I'm saying? I think it's hilarious. I think it's funny. You know, it's one of those things. So this set's available in our store. I don't remember the price. This is a 4x4, so somebody probably knows, but I want to say $8. I'm not sure. So Tamitha can tell us for sure. So here's the first card I made. And notice what I did was I took white cardstock and I stamped your name all in the background. And then in this little part here, this is a separate piece that I stamped. This card has your name all over it. Isn't that funny? Is it just me? Am I the only one with this terrible sarcastic sense of humor like this? I don't know. And look, I use my good paper to make this, hashtag true love. If you're a card maker and you want to make a card for a card maker, that sentiment alone is my favorite, to be able to say, I use my good paper to make this, regardless of what the card is. I think that's funny for if you're a person who makes cards for other card makers, because they'll totally get it. Today we're going to do something, I don't know, a little bit different. Like it's not different at all, but it's not probably what you would think of with that stamp set. I thought I'd try to do something a little bit different, so it'd be kind of fun. Let's see. You have to get it. I think it's cute. I think it's funny. I'm a sarcastic girl. I'm very, very sarcastic. You guys probably don't even know that about me, because I probably keep a lot of that off of my social media, because sometimes people don't take that stuff well. You know, sarcasm is one of those things you have to know. Anyway, okay, let's see. This is, where are we at? Tamitha, I don't think $5.99 is right. Are you signed in? I think that might be including the Stamp Club discount. We might need to get Amanda on that, because you may have that price that way. I don't know. We'll see. All right, I'm using my Misty, and I want to show you what I've decided to do here. This is just a piece of white cardstock. This is from the trio set that Brutus Monroe or Christopher Allen and I did. The white, black, and craft, which is also Alabaster, Raven, and Lunch Bag. That's the names that he uses for his cardstock. This is a piece of that. And I'm just going to put this in. It's cut at 4 by 5 1/4, because this is going to go on the front of an A2 card. And I'm putting it in the portrait way, or the tall way. Okay. So I'm just sliding this into this bottom corner of my Misty down here. And I'm just going to put my magnets on. Now I'm using 3 magnets. It's become my habit lately. I've been using a lot of magnets lately. I don't know why, but it has been. Well, if that's the price, y'all better jump on it, because that's not the right price. So that is mispriced. So you better jump on it now before they fix it. And they won't fix it during this live show. I can tell you that, because They won't be able to because they'll have to turn the store off to do it. So that won't happen. So go grab it. That's a fun thing to do on our first live on this Facebook fan page. Give y'all a big old discount. Okay, so here's what I have done. I'm going to take my little stamp off over here so you can see it. I'm using the one that says your name. Okay. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to make like a birthday cake. I'm going to, you know how you've seen before how people will take a stamp and repeatedly stamp it like this. And we're going to make it a birthday cake. I'm going to establish how high I want it to be first. And I'm also going to use the candle. Oh, if you like sarcastic sentiments, if you're watching today and you're a sarcastic sentiment kind of person, this one's funny too. This is another stamp that I have. This one's called Sassy Birthday. So funny. But I'm using the candle from Sassy Birthday. So that's what I pulled out of there. And I want to be able to have room to put candles at the top of this cake. So that's what I'm going to establish first. Is just enough room for that candle, and that feels good, okay? And I'm eyeball centering this and spending some time getting this lined up right the first time. I'm even going to look at my camera and make sure we're lined up good. That feels good to me. And then I'm going to lock this guy down, okay? So that picks up the stamp. Then what I'm going to do to make this be like a rising stamp situation, I'm going to do it. I'm going to move the paper. So just watch what's going to happen here. It's hard to see my whole Misty in this screen. I tried to zoom in so y'all could see, but in zooming in, I also lose some of my work surface. So I hope you guys can see what's happening. Okay, then. This color is Purple Delight, and this is my VersaFine Clair. I'll show you the lid to one of these in a second. I'm going to stamp this the first time in Purple Delight. So let me send that over here like this and stamp that one down. Now, the beauty of the Misty is if I don't stamp it well, I can always do it again, but that did just fine. Now then, I'm using a baby wipe in between stamping these. So I'm just going to come over here and I'm just going to gently wipe the ink away. And I'll sometimes take the palm of my hand and do this really lightly. I'm not scrubbing because if you scrub, what can happen is you move your stamp. So you want to be careful. I'm trying to get my comments where they'll flow, but they're not flowing. You want to be careful not to rub too hard here because it just might make your stamp move from its position where you have it. Okay? So now what I'm going to do, now that my stamp is clean, the first thing I'm going to do is put the lid back on my ink because y'all know I will have my arm in it in a second because that's how I do things. Let's see if I can see comments again. They keep leaving me. All right. Now what I'm going to do is take this page, okay? I'm going to move my magnets out of the way. And I happen to know, because I measured, that my stamp set needs about 1/2 inch to stamp, okay? So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to move this up 1/2 inch. So taking this little piece of paper, it's at 3 1/4. I'm going to slide it up to 2 3/4, okay? Or just 1/2 inch up from where it was. You can do that whichever way you need to do that, okay? Now then, I'm going to put this down, and I'm going to ink this with a different color ink, and I've kind of laid some out just for fun. No big deal over here. So I'm going to ink it now with Warm Breeze, just like so. I love these colors. This is the VersaFine Clair. Ugh, and they stamp so pretty, and I love these colors. So now I'm going to stamp this, and you'll see it just will go right underneath the other one. Isn't that cute? And I think what helps these like birthday cake stamps that we're doing, the kind of feel of the birthday cake, I think what helps it is when you get them like really symmetrical, if that makes sense. If they're really, really, really above each other. I think that makes sense. Okay, now I'm going to use the color called Summertime. Look how pretty that is. Summertime. And did I clean that stamp? I don't think I did. Let me wipe it off again if I did. See, this is what I need. I need my trusty sidekick. He's not here today, and I need him to tell me where I'm messing up. You guys can tell me, hey, don't forget to clean that stamp. Okay, let's ink it again. And if I pause a little bit today, I don't mean to pause my talking, but I have to, on Facebook to see the comments, I have to literally scroll them. If somebody knows how to fix that, tell me. But I have to scroll the comments. Oh, I didn't move my paper. Ha, 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 ha. Where you at, y'all? Where you at? Nobody screamed at me. So I got to take this guy out and move it up 1/2 inch. So I'm at 2 3/4. I'm going to move to 2 1/4. That's 1/2 inch. Nobody even yelled at me. You had the perfect opportunity to. I say that because I always tell people in my YouTube videos, I'm like, I heard y'all yelling at me. I heard y'all. So here we go. All right, ink that up. Send it over just like so. It was easy enough to see that I didn't move it up though, because had I stamped it, I would have stamped it right on top of the other one. So it was pretty easy to see. All right, so let's clean first. So I know I did that. Clean, there we go. And then let's move it up 1/2 inch. I think I'm just going to do 4. I may do 5. We'll see what it looks like. But now I'm going to go from 2 1/4 to 1 3/4. So just slide this up here using that ruler. I've had some people ask me before why my Misty has white rulers. That's because I used the little ruler kit. It's a sticker kit you can purchase, and I put that on there like that because I like the white. I think it's really cool. All right. Then y'all run to it. Run. And that's a great sale price. Okay, so next color. Oh, I should tell you. Oh, here it is. Charming Pink. I haven't even labeled this one yet. It's called Charming Pink. I love it. Y'all know these have become my new favorite inks. Did I move it? I moved it. And we'll stamp this one here. All right. Do you think I should do 5 or do you think 4 is enough when we put the candle at the top? Because here's the candle. I want to see what y'all think. I don't know. 4's cute. All right. I'm going to wait till I see somebody say 4 or 5. Because I could do another color. Or I could just do this like it is and add the candle to it. What do you think? I'm also getting my yellow VersaFine Clair out because I want to do the flame in that. So, okay. Hey, look. Trusty Sidekick's not here today. He can't say nothing about it, can he? He'd be the one upset. I ain't stressing about it. Okay, let's see. 3 new comments. I have to scroll to see them. 5. A lot of you guys. 5. I'm an uneven person. Like, I'm literally uneven. But I like uneven things too, so we'll go with it. All right, let me get another pretty color. What about Paradise Blue? I think this is a pretty color. All right, we're going to do 5. So that means I got to move my card again. I love that card again. Does that crack anybody up but me? Okay, so we're going to go to 1 1/4. I'm actually waiting on cardigan season. Y'all know what I'm talking about? Because I am so ready for cardigans and hoodies and boots. And, you know, I'm ready for all of that. Is anybody else ready? Is it hot in anybody else's neck of the woods? It's literally August. I should know what weather to expect. And I do, but I want it cooler. Especially, like tonight, they tell us we're going to have a little cool weather, a little cool air. So that'll be nice. All right. So this color I'm going to use is Paradise. And we're going to stamp one more down here. So I'm going to go right here. Just like so. And I'm going to stamp it down over here. So now we have a 5 centimeter tall cake. Or it will be a cake. Right now it's not. That's cute. Isn't that cute? Even if you just ran this like all the way up the page. If you just... cardigan. If you just ran it all the way up the page like this. It would still be super cute to do it this way, but we're going to turn into a birthday cake. All right. Har, har. Somebody said I love that. Har, har. Jennifer says, yes, she hates the heat. Always ready for cooler temps. Me too. Nothing I like better than just a big old chunky hoodie with what I call puckets. Do you know what a pucket is? Oh, it's a Maymayism. It's I call it puckets. That big old pocket in the middle, I call that a pucket. It came from like one of my youth. We were joking one day and it was funny. One of my youth at my church. It was so funny. So, all right, here we go. Let's keep looking. Hello, everyone. We got 75 folks watching. I didn't know if anybody would watch. I didn't know if this would be something you guys like. If you like me doing lives over here. Okay, check this out. We're going to do selective inking. Do you guys know what selective inking is? Selective inking is where we're going to put ink on part of the stamp, but not all of the stamp. Okay. So what I want to do, and this is going to sound crazy, but I played with this a little bit ago. I don't know where it went. I had a little piece that I had done and I did it in like a color on the bottom and yellow on the top, and it didn't pop to me. So I thought I would do my candles in the black and then do a color on the top. So I think that'll work. All right, here's what I'm going to do. Let me lay this down because you can watch it this way. I'm going to selectively ink the wax portion of the candle. How about that? If I say it like that. All right, here we go. I'm going to just put this stamp down on the wax portion of the candle, and I'm hanging the flame portion off the ink pad. Does that make sense? I want to make sure we're understanding what I'm doing. So in other words, I did not put ink on the flame, only on the wax portion. Okay? All right, and then I'm going to come right above here, and I'm going to stamp this one at the top. Perfect. So see, I just did the bottom and I didn't do the flame. I think that's kind of cool. Now then, I'm going to do it again. I think I'm going to do candles going. Okay, question. Should the candles go out? Like, should I have a candle going out and going out on an angle? Or should they just be lined up nice and straight at the top? I'm going to let you guys pick. So, angle or straight? That's what you get to choose from. That's what you get to choose from today. And I'm going to wait till you guys say, and we'll go from there. Jackie says, had a couple cooler nights in Florida. Oh my goodness. Wow, what part of Florida? South Florida? Like way down there? Cute, new to crafting, need to do my first craft, still getting Oh, Cynthia, I'm so glad you're starting crafting. It's so much fun. Oh, straight. I was hoping you guys would say that, but after so many of you said odd numbers, I wasn't sure if you might be odd numbers and angle folks, because some people are odd numbers and angle folks. Look, Tamitha's like flared out. That Tamitha types is me, so it looks like I'm saying it right. Hi, Kathy Walker Reed. You're in Huntsville. We're in Verbena, Alabama. Do you know where Verbena is? Okay, I think straight was the winner. So we're going to do it again. Ready? We're going to selectively ink. Oh, by the way, for those of you who are new, we are making a card today, making a birthday card. All right, so I'm inking up only the wax part again. Cardigan, come on. I'm going to stamp it. I think I'll come out a little bit. My candles are not going to be lined up straight, and ask me if I'm stressing. You already know the answer. You already know the answer. Am I stressing? So, somebody let our new folks know what we're not going to do. Let them know if they don't know what I usually say. Y'all let them know. Okay. Well, they're going to be different heights because I'm real bad at lining things up. Real bad at it, especially when I can't get over the top. That's all right. I'm okay with that. All right. Did somebody tell everybody what I'm not going to do? Not yet. South Bend, Indiana. Too hot and dry in the Pacific Northwest. It's not dry here. We have a pretty good rainstorm most days, which really is not fun because it's like my husband and I were talking. It was so funny. My husband, for those of you who don't know, my husband is my trusty sidekick who's not here today. But that's it, Jackie. We're not going to stress about it. It's funny. We were talking the other day. I said, the problem is we only get a little bit of rain every day, but it's always when we get off work. So when we go to leave work, it's raining, right? So that's it, Jennifer. Not going to stress about it. Okay. Now I'm going to selectively ink the flame only. Now let me tell you something. If you're not comfortable with doing this, if you're not sure you can get just the flame, you can always put a little piece of tape over the wax so you don't get it too. Just be sure to remember, look at you guys, ain't gonna stress about it. Just remember to peel the tape off before you stamp, okay? Why am I telling you that? Do you think I've done it without doing that? I sure have. All right, now for my flame, I'm gonna come up here and just kind of line it back up. And there's my first flame. Cute, cute, y'all. Let's do another flame. Put it over here on this one. On this one. Goodness. I'm showing my Bama roots. All right. And then I'm going to do another flame. Right over here. Just like so. Look at that. That's super cute. I really like it. Do y'all really like it? I think it's cute. All right. Now what we're going to do is make the inside of the card. So there's the front side. That's cute, y'all. I like how that turned out. All right. So I'm going to put that aside for a second. I'm going to get another piece of white because on the inside, I want it to say, let me get my little stamp set. I think on here, I want it to say happy birthday, and I use my good paper to make this. That's the ones I want to use in there. So using white. Why am I using white? Because my card base is going to be craft colored. Okay. So I wanted to use white so I can mount this inside. So let's use the word happy birthday, which I have not stamped yet. So this will be fun. Pull this guy off. And let's see, I'm going to stick this down. Yeah, I really like how that turned out. You could do the same thing with this happy birthday sentiment. If you didn't want to do the your name part, you could totally do it with the happy birthday. Oh, I got to put this card has your name all over it on the inside. I forgot about that. So I'm going to do it that way. Because let me say why. Okay. This card has your name all over it on the front, so it makes all of this make sense. All right. On the inside, I used my good paper to make this in hashtag true love. But if I don't put this card has your name all over it on the inside, I'm gonna have a mess because people will be like, okay, your name. They won't know what I mean. So why don't we'll just stamp this one. I'm gonna use Onyx Black. Y'all know it's my favorite. So flip this guy out, and I'm gonna ink this one up. If you've never crafted before, I see some people are coming in that haven't crafted before. This is a great one to start. Stamping is a really fun, quick. It's one of those things where you can make a project so super fast. We've only been, working for 22 minutes. Really, we haven't been working because I talked for part of it. And we've almost got a card made. Super fun. All right. The stamp set I'm using is called Sarcastically Yours. I think it's funny. So I'm just inking this down, and look how long I'm taking. One reason is because this is a bold font stamp set, so I want to make sure I use an ink that's going to cling. That's why I like my VersaFine Onyx Black. It's going to cling to that photopolymer. And secondly, I want the ink to transfer. So instead of picking up too fast, you know what I'm saying? Let's let that ink transfer. Just don't wiggle your block. Just let it sit there. Okay, I think I'm just going to leave it like that and then put happy birthday at the bottom, but I think I'll do happy birthday at an angle and in a different color. All right, guys, so quickly, let's see, purple, teal, orange, pink, blue. I think I'll do it with the pink because I think it'll be pretty against that black. I would totally let you guys pick that, but we'd be here all day and I'd never be able to figure out who said what. And counting colors would take me forever. So I'm just going to use the pink. I think it'll look cool. All right, so using some pink. I say pink. It's not pink. It's what? Summertime? No, charming pink. It is pink. Charming. In the South, we'd say charming pink. Let's use some charming pink on here. I can see that the ink is not everywhere on that. Let's fix that. And now I'm going to just angle this dude. Just like this. And there we go. That's cute. I like it. Okay. Uh-oh. Somebody said no angle. Sorry. I went against the grain on the inside. What was I thinking? I didn't ask. What was I thinking? Nobody told me to close my ink. Nobody even said, close your ink. Or they might have. They might have, but I didn't know it. Okay, so let's do our card base. So here's our card front, our card insert. For our base, if you're new to card making, you may not know this, there are standard sizes for card makers. So this card we're making today is called an A2 size card. And I have a video on my YouTube channel that explains that to you. So if you're new to it, you can figure all that out. So, I hit my microphone and knocked stuff over. So I'm going to score this one at 5.5. Just right here using my little scoreboard. And then, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and fold it while it's in here. If you could see my desk, you would be like, how are you finding anything? And I got to be honest, it's a miracle that I'm finding anything. A miracle. So I'm just going to crease this down. Did I see somebody say Christopher was in here? Because I wanted to say, look what color cardstock I'm using. It might be hard to tell because on my camera it doesn't look the same color, but this is Lunch Bag from Brutus Monroe. I love this one. I'm creasing this down so it'll lay nice and flat. I'll probably have to crease it again once I open it to glue stuff inside. So now this would go on here, but we might want to play a little bit with these corners, and I think I do. My voice is gonna get far away for a second because I'm gonna stand up and go get a punch, but I'll be right back. So I think I'm gonna use the angle punch. Let me grab my angle punch. This is the We Are Memory Keepers angle punch, and I love it. Hey, Christopher. I'm using the paper from our trio set. You know how much I love that set. So, I'm going, oh, yeah, you got your Maymay die sets. Cool. Awesome. All right, this angle punch, I'm using the large angle, and I'm just going to angle every corner just for a little added something, just to make it look cutesy. So then that is going to go right here. Look, see, that's cool, right? It looks like we sunk the corners in, but we didn't. It's an optical illusion. All right, art glitter glue is going to hold this guy down. Look, I'm always getting ink on everything. Anybody else feel my pain? I'm always getting ink on things. So just going to glue this to the front, just like so. And look, I got ink right there. Don't worry, we're going to fix it. I don't even know how I did it. I don't even see any ink right now. How did I do that? Okay. Oh, let's go ahead and glue the inside in too. All right, here's a question. You can just say yes or no. I'll go with the first ones. Should I punch the corners of this as well, or just the corners of the front? Should I leave this one full inside, or should I punch the corners? I'll go with the first 3 answers. Whatever the majority is on the first 3, that's what we'll go with. So I'm going to hold on a second, which means I better put the lid on my glue or I'll be sad. Get that pen back in there, or put the pen back in. All right, so angle the inside or don't angle the inside? What do you guys think? I got 2 yeses, so it doesn't, oh, I got 3 yeses, so we're angle punching the inside. We're going to use the same large angle. And then, don't y'all love the convenience of punches? They're my favorite. I'm serious. I love them. Love punches. Okay. Not, you know, punches to the face. I don't love those. Let's see. Glue this guy down. Just like so. And let's try to line it up pretty good. My liner upper hadn't been so great lately. I'm telling you the truth. I've been a little bit off lately. All right. So let's fix my little ink spot down here because I got a spot on it. Put my pen back in before I forget. I'm going to use my Mono Sand Eraser. This thing is great for this. So you just scrub over the spot that got the ink. And I like to do a little at a time until it's gone, because what this eraser does is it has like sand inside of it. So it's kind of like a mild sandpaper for the top. Sandpaper for the top of your cardstock. So it just kind of takes off that top layer where you got your little ink mistake. But the thing is, no one will notice it if you do it right. If you do a little at a time until it's gone. If you get a little crazy, you'll kind of erase a hole into your cardstock, and you don't want to do that. Don't want to erase a hole into our cardstock. See, we're getting there. You probably on camera think it's gone, but I can see a tiny little bit. But camera usually blows white out so that it doesn't look so bad. So that's better. So there you go. This card says your name, your name, your name, your name. And then it says, this card has your name all over it. Happy birthday. How stinking cute is that? I love it. I think that's super cute. Let me show you the other one I did. And you know what else I love about it? It's pretty simple and pretty flat. So this will go in the mail really easy, guys. This will be an easy one to mail out. And another thing, this is a great one. Think about this. You can make so many of these in one sitting. Because if you're going to take the time to do this, go ahead and stamp out like, let's see, from one piece of 8.5 by 11, you can get 4 card fronts. So if you wanted to maybe take, you know, if you took 4 pieces of 8.5 by 11 white cardstock, you could get 8 card fronts and 8 card inserts. And you go ahead and do all your stamping and then build your cards, and you put these in your stash, because anyone can get this. This can go to anybody. This can go to your mama. This can go to your brother, to your cousin, to your neighbor, to your friend. Like, anybody can get this one because everybody has a name, right? That's super cool. Well, almost everybody. I guess everybody has a name, right? Unless they have a symbol. But even that, even Prince went away from his symbol eventually, didn't he? So, check it out. I think it's cute. I think it's cool. And I hope you guys enjoyed it. Let me know what you think about the lives if we do just some little quick ones like this. It's only been 30 minutes. That was my plan. It is literally 2:30. I did that in 30 minutes. Are you guys proud? Before I'll go, I'll take some questions. I always like to do that in case you have any that I might have missed. So if you have any questions, I'll give you just a few minutes on those, and then we can run. Any questions about anything I showed you, or anything about the store, or are you new here? Tell me this. Is this your first time seeing us? How about that? I'm closing up my baby wipes before I get it all over the place and before they dry out, because y'all know what I'll do. I'll walk out of my craft room and not close that. Thank you. You like the live? Look, I'm a child of the 80s. There would definitely be a Prince reference. I say the 80s. I really was more like, you know, I graduated in 1990. So y'all know what music I was listening to. Yeah, the 30 minutes, awesome. First time for some folks. Sweet. Very good. Thank you, Carolyn. Thank you guys for loving the videos. Do it again sometime. That would be good. That I enjoy it. I don't believe Art Glitter Glue is out of stock. I know we have the 2-ounce bottles because they're out there labeling those now. The 2 ounce is the one we're doing for the fundraiser. Let me find my 2-ounce bottle. so I can show you. Here it is. This is the 2 ounce, and we're doing a fundraiser for an organization that is called Helping Hands. It's NICU Helping Hands. And they, if you're new here, you don't know this. I had a granddaughter who was born premature, and we were at the NICU for quite some time. And the people that would support the parents, this one organization was called NICU Helping Hands. So we wanted to do something to raise some money for them. So this is a 2 ounce fundraiser bottle of our regular art glitter glue. It's in a commemorative bottle. It's gold, and it has a special label on it that we designed to have the little baby feet. And so the proceeds of this bottle go to NICU Helping Hands. So we're doing that to raise some money for them. So this should be in stock, I'm pretty sure. Because, yeah, I saw the boys labeling them. So, and Sandra says answer her. I don't see a Sandra question. Hold on. Sandra James. I'm going to go back and look for it. Does anybody see Sandra's question? Am I missing it? Susan, nope. Sandra, love it. She said love it. Tamitha, see if you can find for me Sandra's question so I can know what to answer. Let's see. Oh, you're on vacation and called a Maymay. Cool. First time seeing this stamp. I love the live because I get you get your Maymay hit. That's cool. That's cool. Cool beans. So if you are new here, I want to tell you guys, we have a YouTube channel where we do most of our videos over on YouTube. We have a couple of YouTube channels. We've got Maymay Made It, which is my YouTube channel. You can go check us out. I've got thousands of video tutorials over there. We also do a live show every Thursday over there. And we have another channel called Maymay's Product Parade, where I just do videos and show you how products work. That one's very product centered, and that one is really the stuff we carry in our store. So if you're new, go check out those things too. I can put links to those in the description of this. Sandra, type your question again. Why am I getting just the one thing? I don't see it. Oh, here it is. Okay, Michelle says she asked the difference between VersaFine and Joy Claire. Okay, these are hold on. I know what you said, and I know what she meant. She asked the difference between VersaFine and the VersaFine Claire. Honestly, I don't know of a difference between this one and this one, except the color line and the way they're packaged is different. But I get the very same results from these guys. I love these inks. The colors are gorgeous. I don't know. The packaging means a lot to me because I like packaging. Some people probably agree, but that's not the biggest difference. But these are pigment ink, and so is this. And I feel like what happened was this line was to bring out more a broader color line, or even a brighter color line. And that's kind of what it's done, because I have noticed with my regular VersaFines, I can really work these guys together because the colors complement each other. Not in a way of like, I can do like, mixy matchy colors, but I'm not crossing each other up. The purple in the regular line and the purples in this line are very different. So it acts the same to me. It works the same. I get the most beautiful stamp from both of them. And so I'm very thrilled with them. Very thorough. Good question. Thank you. I never saw that. I never saw it. All right, let me see. I didn't know about the product one. Yeah, the product channel. Did I miss anything else? You guys let me know if I'm missing somebody's questions. I'm sorry, Sandra. I would never skip it on purpose. I am a busy woman. Y'all want to see my calendar. All right, that was 5 minutes. And, question, will the metal tip fit that bottle? The metal tip does fit the 2 ounce. The only bottle that we carry that the metal tip does not fit is the 1 ounce bottle. And you really don't need a metal tip for the 1 ounce bottle because it comes with its own fine tip attached. And the refill bottle or the 8 ounce bottle or bigger, they don't come with this cap. So if your bottle has this cap, the fine metal tip does fit it. Great question. All right, that's it. I answered all those questions, and we did this in 35 minutes. So I'm going to go. Thank you guys so much for watching today. I hope you enjoyed this, and I hope you'll head over and subscribe to our YouTubes. And also, we have some Facebook groups. We'll come back and put links to all of this in the description. In the comments here. We'll come back. We've got a couple of Facebook groups you might be interested in joining. So if you're new here today, we'll make sure we put those in for everybody too. So we love you. Oh, Facebook Lives. Facebook loves to filter out comments and show people comments. Oh, see, I got to get used to that. Somebody asked a question. Sorry. What's the difference between VersaMark and VersaFine? VersaMark ink, let me grab mine. Versamark ink is a watermark pad. So this is what you use when you're heat embossing with embossing powder and a heat tool. This leaves a clear mark on your page. It doesn't have it's not an ink. So that's what the Versamark is for. The VersaFine is a pigment ink that leaves color on your page. You can emboss on this. And by the way, guys, we have a video on my YouTube channel where we tested this and embossed it after 5 minutes of inking. It will stay wet for a really long time for you to emboss. So great question. All right, guys. Thank y'all for coming in. I'll look forward to seeing you guys on our other channels, as well as seeing all my friends that are out there today. I appreciate you guys coming and supporting us here on Facebook as well. If you enjoy this, let me know in the comments, and we'll maybe start doing this once a week. We can do a 30-minute something once a week. It might be fun. All right, guys. Have a great one. Talk to you again real soon. Bye-bye.